Tapping onto Boombax, who's trying to get cheeky. Doesn't have enough mana for that Thunder Strike. Of course, that's the consequence of using it consistently for the first minute and a half of the game.
This pressure's working out so far, though. Harmel's only 2-2.
That double stomp from Ben. Well, he's now a little bit in trouble since he doesn't have any more mana. There's a crush to follow up to. They get the body blocks here. They're trapping him into the trees. The creeps. Oh, they're helping. He gobbles his way through. But do they have the damage? One more hit. Could it be enough? Ben, he's trying everything he's got, and he will get the deny to neutrals. Was able to make it all the way back down to the low ground. So well played by Centaur.
They've got their alacrity going. This Sven is going to be terrifying with his alacrities and stuff, but he just can't get in the fight quite yet until he gets into that blink.
Oh god, that ogre just had the floppiest death animation. Here we go, lasso back onto the Shadow Fiend. He's in fizz. They got a dust this time! Hey, there's a stomp and a Sunstrike. Will burn out his Aegis.
Ben's coming in too.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to be trying to fight this one out. Armel, he's back, he's mean. Nice flame break goes in, but they get the magic missile, and Batrider hits the deck. Ah, shit! Oh, he's worst the world right there. Disruptor doing what he can. There is going to be a duel under the static storm. Very well played by Hana. They're looking for Ben. Another missile finishes him off. It's going to be 3 heroes dead. Invoker still fighting for his life. Makes it across the little ice wall. It's going to be very difficult to chase that, but they'll take the Rubik as a consolation prize. So Invoker and his loyal pet wolf. Things. I'm not okay with that. It's so sad. Alright, anyway, back to the actual game.
We don't have any PAs or Spectres today.
Yeah. We almost had a PA. We're talking about a PA in draft. Tornado into EMP. Ben's able to go through. They get the stomp. This time the Sunstrike might just be enough. They go for the drag with the invis. It proves to be too much again. Armel just letting it go right there. And now this tier 3 tower is going to be victimized, taken out. Finally, the Deafening Blast will secure the kill on the Legion. Warriors gaming showing some signs of life. They want to get in here. They're looking for more. Stormhammer comes in, but the glimpse back. Disruptor able to save the life of Armel once again. It looks like the Rubik will end up taking the brunt of the damage for his team. Swap back onto Nana. He's going to be all alone there. They pop a preemptive dust to make sure he doesn't ghost walk, but speaking of preemptive dust, we got Armel. He actually gets away with this. He walks out from under the sentry vision as a glimpse back to keep everyone else at bay. Now Boombax is going to get his TP canceled, but that is sure as hell a trade you'll take.
Wow, fly solo god.
Ho! You don't have much to lose.
Dire smoked up. Well, they're gonna know someone's nearby.
Oh, yeah, they are. Flies solo. God again goes in. There's a nice tornado EMP. The Invoker gets down an ice wall as well. It's gonna make it difficult to cross this choke point. They're looking for it.
Storm.
Ben, a little bit of ADD. Can't decide on his target. They finally decide on going in and fixing up Hana.
This looks great.
Yeah, they're doing it.
There's no press the attack. There's no swap. No stacks. They're able to get off. And
that Invoker won them the
Roche.
fight. That was a great setup. The ice.
This is so much of the Dire side. And then the insane damage you have from the Sven. But that last fight had no static storm, and that is a big part of the Dire.
Smoke on smoke action. We're all meeting up for a rumble in the jungle. Nice tornado ripping through the map there. The EMP blasting away mana, but Armel, he's still going to Requiem. Look at the damage that does. 2 heroes dead. We're going to see who else is going down. Sunstrike not needed as they are able to take out Hana. The Radiant, they're looking so strong. They're online right now. Centaur going to be moving forward. Already spent out his ult, so the catch is going to be super important here. The meatball dropped down the swap to try to preserve Armel's life, but can they actually catch up to him? Do they have the vision? Unfortunately not. Meanwhile, Sven on the back lines is able to find a kill of his own. The Centaur stopped to hold everyone in place. This is 4 heroes down. The only survivor is Armel. Arguably one of the most important kills, but Warriors gaming.
They know they're here, Warriors gaming. They want to fight this, but Dire should know they could be coming. Of course, passing through some Dire vision, maybe feeling safe in there.
There they go. They're all revealed. Ben goes in for the stomp, not able to find it. The Static Storm is a complete whiff. Radiant, now they've got an opportunity here, but they immediately lose their Rubik. Gonna make things a little bit trickier. Drag forward from the Batrider. Armel, he's got his BKB rocking with the physical damage is there. It's a mega kill streak for the Sven. Flame Break comes in, not doing a whole lot of work. Nana thinking about going in with that tornado. Doesn't unfortunately catch anyone. Little cold snap onto Boombax. Nice crush. They might have this.
Anna's in there though.
This Deafening Blast. The Invoker is just all over the place here. This is going to be the end of the fight for now. It's a 2-for-2 trade, but obviously losing a Shadow Fiend and a Legion is way worse than your 2 supports. Now, another reinitiation from Centaur. Ben looking to make this happen with Ajit. They got the stun. They're holding Abing in place. There is no swap available on the Venge. He's playing this one very patiently. Ben would love to go back in with another hoof stomp. He's got his blink ready. It's going to be able to catch it out. Magic Missile holds him in place temporarily, but Ajit able to go and finish it off. The Disruptor dies as well. Oh my, Warriors Gaming brought it back from what looked like a almost unwinnable stage of the game.
Nice.
Oh, the Radiant Courier just slides right on through there. That's neat.
All right, man, that was so close. Just barely got the press the attack off to a left for that Yule's.
Got the Sunstrike on the cliff.
Someone force-staff me, please.
Did they not have 4 staffs? They can't do it. All right, they're going in. This is going to be huge. Fly solo. He tried to get onto the cliff, but he didn't. All right. Centaur in some trouble here. Ben does end up going down to the raw. Right clicks for Armel. They have a dust. They see Armel. Do they have the damage to get him down? It looks like Afu really tempted to go in for this one. Nana very fast. Has the gem as well. Blinks abound. Everyone's just scooting themselves forward as fast as they can. The Venge now picked off. This carry Venge goes down without buyback for 75 seconds underneath the Dire Shrine. It's getting scary. Nana going to be continuing to press forward. Now Invis for a nice pick here. Hana trying to get himself back up to the high ground. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend, the tastier target, could be in some serious trouble. It's very scary. The Aegis pops. Nana going back in with another tornado to try to buy time. The Thunderstrike, though, still giving vision to Clutch Gamers.
Blinking one, but he can't find him.
TP coming to the shrine, but I think Nana's going to be too far gone. Stops to pick up the bounty rune. Oh, do they have the vision? Can they get the glimpse? Nana going to be going forward. The Lincoln's popped, so they can no longer drag him back. Makes his way into the woods, and TP's out. Very well played by this Invoker. Live. He's going to go. He's ghost walking himself. Sure would love to find a pick here, but as we know, Clutch Gamers, they don't usually travel solo. Oh, he goes, he Midases. What a guy. With a double man tornado too, but Hana goes in. They isolate the Invoker. This is really scary. Fly Solo comes in as well. We just talked about how important it is that he doesn't die. Centaur ult will drag him to freedom. They may end up losing Ben here. Another tornado comes through. Connects onto a couple. They got that Yules onto Fly Solo as well to be able to force himself out of the EMP range. But here we go. Carry Venge. Sunstruck down. Armel gets the kill onto the Centaur. And now Armel is still hungry for more. X-Nova going to be able to go find himself into that ghost form. So not taking any more right-click damage. Meanwhile, over here we got a bat drag. This is it. The Radiant are looking so good. Double kill now for Sven. Hana and Armel still alive. Disruptor now trapped in his own kinetic field. Nana gonna get glimpsed back, and there we go.
Wow, that classic typo. WL chat. He just satanic, and they know.
That's big. I mean, he goes. He's gonna get a little bit of health back from the creeps, but he's now got no mana, no satanic. His BKB is going to be costly here now. Wave of Terror comes in. Ben thinking about going for a stomp, but the Crush comes first. There's a lift from the Rubik. There is going to be a duel up on the high ground under the tier 3s. Shit! Going to town. Look at the cleave. They burn up the Aegis right away. Disruptor, Static Storm not catching anyone once again. Just ensuring a clean escape for Armel, but right into the Batrider's lasso. Oh my, there's going to be another Stormhammer to keep the fight going. The Slardar going to be let off with a warning as Armel is the real target here. Ajit, a little bit unsure how to proceed. He had a clean kill on the Slardar, goes back for the Shadow Fiend, but the hesitation may cost him. Shadow Fiend death here is so important, he dies.
Nana, or X-Nova rather, the stolen Requiem with the kill. Damn, dude.
So good. Wait out the 4 to 5, but look how quickly these structures go down. And this is without any negative armor, man. This is not the Deso strat that we sometimes see. This is just raw right click. Sven is a man. Blink back, swap forward. BKB is abound. There is going to be a duel. The Sven taking some serious damage. They're going to be going in. Oh, they managed to get down the Legion, who has no buyback. Down here on the low ground, the fight is still going on. The Sunstrike, the Deafening Blast are going to get the carry Venge as well. This is huge. Warriors Gaming,
back too.
They're making it. The double hoof stomp from Ben, and they're going to be just going on in. Tornadoes secure the kill on the Slardar. Even if the Disruptor lives, what kind of life is that when you're all alone trying to defend your structures? Buybacks from everyone on Clutch Gaming that has it. Armel, he's going in. He's hunting. Fly Solo misses the Crush. Another tornado clips onto the Shadow Fiend. This is going to be big. Kinetic Field holding 2 in place. Can Armel capitalize on this? They bring the Batrider in. There's the Ghost Scepter, the Deafening Blast. Swap forward from Bing, keeping the Shadow Fiend safe for now. He's huge. He's dishing out so much damage. The Sven goes down. That was a dieback Sven. 120 seconds in the grave. Can Radiant make the most out of this? Can they get out safely? Dust will reveal X-Nova, but they still got to catch up to him.
And trying to focus them out as much as possible.
Afu's got
Even
the
cutting
lasso.
from Armel. One more minute here. Could be a good swap.
Oh, Fly Solo goes in. Another return crush, return stomp. There is going to be a duel focusing down this Rubik. Poor little Rubik. Meanwhile, Bing going 1v1 versus this Invoker. There is going to be a dual victory for Hana while the structures start to fall.
Fly Solo's living.
Fly Solo, I had no doubts. He's great. There we go. Static Storm will catch out Invoker, but he can just walk right on through there. Very, very low health Slardar. He just wriggles to his death, and now Ben taking some damage from Armel. He's so low, but Rubik with that Ethereal Blade may have saved him. Oh, they're still able to get the kill with the raises. Nana, he's so low here. He's probably going to be falling, but he does have buyback if he needs it. He's able to Ghost Walk away. He's making it back. There is no Shrine available, but Armel is so low right here. The Shadow Fiend, he does not have buyback. He's going to be Sunstruck down. The Bat moving forward. And he goes in. All right, he's got buyback now.
Oh, after all that, they can't get anything.
They're doing it. They're doing it. They got the Legion.
Oh, no, I mean the Dire. They can't get anything.
They got the tier 3, man. All right, Rubik's going to solo a Legion. Let's see how this works. They got Centaur. The vision, a little bit lacking. Sunstrike off the mark. Meanwhile,
onwards we go.
X-Nova just drawn on the map. Here's our game plan. Just diagonal up. Get those bottom racks. They're going to be wrapping their way through the jungle. The Courier is going to be coming in. Is this a nice easy snipe? Looks like it's going to fly right over Ajit's head. Do they leave it? It's a peace offering. They're going in onto Bing here. BKB from the Venge, but Ajit just doing so much damage. Hana gets chunked down even through Blade Mail. They destroy that Legion. Ajit is low. Will he end up falling here? Oh, he's alive. And now it's just Armel versus the world. Fly Solo looking at the fight from a cliff right there. Going to get pinged out. Armel now has no more mana, but Nana's getting so low. Will he fall down here? He's going to be able to get off the Ghost Walk. The Invoker is still alive. Afu going to be focusing down Armel now. Rubik with the Fade Bolt adding some significant damage. There's a buyback on the Vengeful Spirit. Just got to get back into this fight right now. All the Radiant are still alive and still ready to go. Nana re-engaging with the Tornado when he's at like 20% health, and they actually get the Aegis off the Shadow Fiend. Getting him down here is so important. Buybacks are few and far between. Can they find the kill on Armel? X-Nova walks up to the high ground. Risky play for a Rubik, but Ajit following up. Stomp in. Ben making the moves. There's a Sunstrike here, but Tornado gonna make sure that that's off the money. Ajit's gonna get glimpsed back, has to walk his way back up to high ground. Again, it's getting real dangerous here. Armel is so gosh darn low. 1v1ing with Ben and Nana. Can he get it done?
Not enough.
Can he work it out? Another Tornado to hold up 2 heroes in the air. They finally get down the Shadow Fiend. This could be it, but another duel. Legion Commander trying to solo down the Sven. And Sven goes down without buyback as well. 3 heroes dead and Warriors Gaming that can't get back in. Meanwhile, the creeps are starting to whittle down the tier 4s. Nana gonna be trapped in the Static Storm. This is interesting. All right.
Wow. What a fight. Pesky. Getting aggressive. Fly Solo needs to be really careful. Like, yeah, you have a haste rune, but no throws, please.
I'm so scared. Afu. Oh, he's so tempted. They go forward. They actually get the drag. And they got a refresher as well. There's another lasso available. The Static Storm holds back the Sven, and he goes down. There is a buyback available in the Sven. He's going to pop it immediately. Pressure onto the Centaur. They've got another ult if they need to. He's thinking about going in for that secondary hoof stomp. Meanwhile, they get that stun onto the Legion Commander. Hana's dead before the fight really even gets going. Afu, flame breaking everyone, keeping Armel on his toes. Disruptor's ready. He's got a Static Storm available once again. Now Batrider's stuck up. There is going to be the stun on Ben as well. Nana dropping things left and right. Meanwhile, BKB onto Ajit going forward. Swap back to try to save the Vengeful Spirit, but Boombax is going to end up eating the damage. Stun forward from the Venge. She gets the missile onto the Invoker. Fly Solo's going to miss his crush. That means the Slardar's just got to sit back for the next couple of seconds in the fight. Sunstrike comes in. Will be able to finish off the kill onto Bing. Refresher pop by Nana. He's ready to win this game, but he's getting so low. He pops into ethereal form. His Linkins is popped. Does he end up living here? The Invoker does go down. There's no buyback, though. It's up to Ajit to finish this for his team. He's able to get the kill in the Shadow Fiend, who immediately buys back. Ben, looking for a way out here, doesn't have another ult. His Blink is on cooldown. The Thunderstrike keeping him at bay. And there's the crush forward. Sven, he's stuck up at the kinetic field, and he falls as well. No buybacks available on WG. This is potentially GG right now.
Refresher.
This is really scary right now. Mel, he's just going. I mean, Invoker's pinging. He's like, get him! Get him! There we go. They're going to be trying. X-Nova moving forward. This Rubik is really far out against all Dire heroes. He's keeping himself alive somehow. Afu can be fire flapping around so far, unable to find any kills. And there is going to be a duel onto the Bat Rider. He's picked off. No buyback for him. The structures, they're starting to go down. The Fortify comes out from the Radiant. This is their last hold. It's a Centaur and a Rubik versus the world. Can they hold it off for 20 seconds before Invoker gets back? It's looking unlikely. They've got to try something. Static Storm is a whiff, but the Blink Crush is going to work out in their favor. The Ancient is falling. X-Nova doing everything he can. Ben, he's Yule's up in the air. Invoker's up in 3 seconds, but it's not going to be in time. GG called out.
Thanks for watching. If you want more great content, be sure to hit that subscribe button.
Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy when we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history. Yeah.